I watched Charles Barkley on the Dan Patrick Show, and it was a good interview. And he basically said that um, both LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith were wrong. He basically echoed my sentiments. He said LeBron is a diva and he wants his ways and he's always trying to manipulate things. And everybody knows he tried to set it off and he went to break off tough. And Stephen A. Smith went try to play tough on TV and he called LeBron a thug and how it went down. Both of them, as I've said before, were embarrassment for black men, and that it made the ESPN plantation, these networks, be very happy. And they replaced Drake and Kendrick Lamar. Basically, they became not like us, but very much like us. And I want to talk about that for a moment. The not like us, but very much like us syndrome. Not like us is when you try to say something that's different than you and then you try to project it. But you're very much like us because what are you doing? You're two black men beefing. That never happens. Nothing makes people that are separate and against us the more than seeing us acting out in public, embarrassing ourselves, especially when you are rich. Why is it that two sets of black men, four men, beefing with each other money in different age ranges, but beefing? What is up with this? Why is this? Why can't we be respectful one another? Why can't we have anything? And why has it become a clown show? Charles Barkley told Dan Patrick, and it was embarrassing. It's very past embarrassing. It's one of those situations that you can't even justify, dignify. The bottom line is, and unlike Barkley, I'm gonna say this: two things I'm disagree with Charles Barkley on. LeBron James is not in Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant's class as an all-around player. Y'all need to stop with this mess, okay? As a matter of fact, and I don't even have Kobe and LeBron in the top 2 to 3 or 4 or 5. So stop with this nonsense for one. That's my personal opinion. Second of all, but Jordan and Kobe were like about how they went after taking your soul out you. But there were others that were like that too. It's just that they have to speak in the modern standpoint because that's what sells the game. But the second thing is this. Um, both of them were wrong and it's crossed the line. LeBron basically put everybody in. Barkley said it was like the Godfather because LeBron pretty much took everybody out. He dissed everybody he could that's associated with ESPN in some form of capacity. The very few people that have helped him, biting the hands off the ones that have tolerated that nonsense of his arrogance and his smugness. Because he mad for a few reasons. He mad because they don't all salute and call him the greatest player ever. And they mad because he spoke out that his son wasn't fit or ready to play professional basketball at this level. And, he wanted to make a scene and cause a scene on the side. So he did. But they both bad. They both look embarrassing because there is no winners in this. And it doesn't look good to see this. But there's a big segment of America says, see, they can't get along. They just too much about their own and not taking care of one another. And there is truth to that. When you see black on black and you don't do anything, this becomes very much a sad reality. And this becomes where it's the sad, same old story of acting out and trying to show out and you're not owning nothing. Because what you owning? You on the ESPN plantation and LeBron is on the Pat McAfee show. He don't mess with black journalists or people because he's got his own, but he don't mess with them. He goes and talks about him behind a guy that is supposed to be a Stephen A. Smith rival, but we know in black and white, they put more money on Pat McAfee. And I already told you before, McAfee keeps Aaron Rodgers there, who's another diva himself. But you see, they work together. Not this mess that's going on with LeBron and Stephen A. So not like us, but very much like us. That's the sad syndrome of black men and how we treat one another. And that's the sad reality. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.